All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to those of the hopeful elect. I just want to do a quick hit lesson. I don't have any precepts lined up, but I just want to, just roll in the spirit, concerning the times that we're in. Okay, currently, you were living in the times where we're going to see Esau, Edom, so-called white man, which is in rulership. We're going to see, this man come down with great wrath. All right. And this is the reason why Esau has been doing all this deception within the earth. Okay. The event that took place at the Capitol, which was a staged event. Okay. Now, Esau, he doesn't do anything, without reasoning behind it. Okay. Which their reasoning is behind it is to further, their agenda. Okay. They call it the New World Order agenda. Okay. They have to establish their control. Okay. And every time Esau has these different events set up, all right, it's always so one thing can lead to another. All right. So with this event that was staged, all right, what did that do? It pretty much, put the scopeo or the spotlight or the microscope on, extremist groups. Okay, which, all right, he got these different groups that are roused up. Okay, and they're pretty much. Esau got him set up like that so he could come down and go after groups, these different people that have, a disagreement, with the government. OK, especially, going against this pandemic that Esau set up, with the Crown Royale virus. If you say anything against that, what they say in their media, then pretty much you are speaking against the government. OK, and also, they want to lump conspiracy theorists in that category of extremists and domestic terrorists. OK, with these different recent events that started off. Well, actually, it was at the end of December. Some conspiracy theorists, planted a bomb and exploded, and another event took place where the dude admitted that he was a conspiracy theorist. All right. And this is all set up, so Esau, can just come down with great wrath. So I want to get a quick precept. Revelation, we all know these scriptures, but they are speaking louder than ever. Revelations 12:12, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right. And pretty much this pandemic that they got set up, and them rising up these different groups like the Black Lives Matter, Antifa, the extreme right wing. These people are being roused up right along with the pandemic. All right. This is Esau's way of covering all the boards. OK, or covering the whole board. All right. Because with this, he can come down against the truth, those that are exposing his lies. All right. And also he can have people divided and conquered. All right. 6 feet. All right. He has that fear so people can, be in subjection unto him. OK, and take his jab. And ultimately, that's going to lead to the mark of the beast. All right. So Esau, he's doing heavy deception right now. OK, because we're going to see this man come down. All right. And the more people get roused up, the more people are speaking against, his draconian laws, which are further taking away, the people's right, to have free speech, the First Amendment. All right. As we see Esau come down. All right. More and more people is going to rise up. All right. And that's going to, there's going to be a collision there. And that's why Esau is going to have to call that martial law. Okay. And they're saying there's supposed to be, another, major event that's going to take place on when Trump gets impeached. Okay. And Biden gets inaugurated. All right. They said there's going to be pretty much a civil war. All right. But Esau, he wants this to happen. All right. Because they know that they're going to come down with that military. All right. I want to get another precept. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah, and Esau got these different plans that he's rolling out, which is all going to tie in to him microchipping everybody. Okay, because that microchip is going to go into them, combating these different radical viruses that are out there. Okay, and he knows people's going to refuse it. All right. So he's using these different uproars that he's stirring up to come down with military force. OK, so then he can couple these two things together and force people through the military to get the vaccine. OK, all under the guise of them trying to, have order, create order in a that's what they live by, order out of chaos. Okay. So we see through your deception, man. All right. But we're going to see Esau come after the men of the Lord, because the men of the Lord are on the top of the list. OK, because this word is the 100% truth. All right. And Esau, he doesn't really care about anybody else, but this truth. All right. Of who we are as Israelites. OK, who they are as Edomites. All right, this is the thing that really, upsets them the most. Okay, so they're gonna come down, upon the men of the Lord. All right, and they're gonna try to lump the men of the Lord into being conspiracy theorists, and they're lumping conspiracy theorists into being radicals. All right, and terrorists. All right, so we're seeing the angle in which Esau is trying to come in at. Okay, but the scriptures tell you, even though he's coming down with that wrath, the Lord is forcing his hand. Esau, he knows he has a short time. He got to make his move. All right. The scriptures tell you. Okay. Let me get a quick precept. This is Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh Shema Shai from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai shall lift up a standard against him. Okay, so this is the time where the Lord is promised that he was going to lift a standard for his servants. Okay, because the men of the Lord are putting their lives on the line by putting up these spiritual pistols, to edify and uplift the believers. Okay, and the men of the Lord are putting their life on the lines by going out there on the highways and hedges and standing boldly in the face of such as have afflicted them, going all the way up to the elites, the elite bankers. All right. Because best believe the elites, they know what's going on in the earth. OK. And this Hebrew Israelite thing that's been spreading like wildfire. All right. That's condemning Esau and exposing, the secret elites and their plans. Best believe the elites, they know about it. OK. And they're trembling. All right. Why? Because the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is causing this word to prosper in the earth. And on top of that, the elites, they're seeing the chariots, and they know that those are chariots, are the deliverance, are going to be the salvation of the Israelites, who are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Seminole Indians. So they're terrified. OK, so they have to make their move through pride, because they think that if any person with common sense will see that, OK, I can't fight against the creator of all things. I can't fight against the Most High and his only begotten son. All right. But Esau is not going to throw in the towel. All right. He's going to go out, fighting. All right. He's going to give it everything he got, and he's going to throw the kitchen sink, as they say. All right. But Isaiah 59:19, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Okay. So again, the men of the Lord has been risking their lives to push this truth. Okay. And the risk is Esau is going to come down with great wrath. Okay. Come after the men of the Lord, persecute. Okay. Let me actually get that real quick. All right. Yahweh Shai, he told us and warned us that this was going to happen. Okay. It's all part of our walking that straight and narrow. All right. Tell you that the righteous will suffer persecution. This is Matthew chapter 10. And I'm going to start at Matthew chapter 10. And I'm going to start at 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So the Lord commanded us to be wise as serpents, okay, and yet harmless as doves. All right, because we understand we are behind enemy lines. We're in captivity, okay. There's nothing carnally that we can do to come up against this man, but we can war spiritually, okay. And the spirit is contained within the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, okay. So us just simply speaking truth is a threat to this devil. All right. But yet the Lord didn't command us to go pick up arms. And Esau, he's going to try to make it seem like we're carnal. He's going to make it seem like, we're picking up arms and whatnot. OK, but that's not what the Lord told us to do. But yet Esau, he's going to use his deception, make many false flags. And you got foolish Israelites out there that are preparing the table for that troop. Foolish Israelites that are not walking in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, that are, doing these things. All right. So they're going to use that to further persecute, all right, the men of the Lord. Verse 17, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. All right. And you're going to have people in your life, all right, that are going to, they're going to see that pressure coming down. They're going to see that demonization of those that say that they're Israelites. All right. And you're going to have many people that, friends that you know in the world, or family members, cousins. OK, your next door neighbor. All right. They're going to try to offer you up. OK, and they're going to give away your location to where you get hemmed up. All right. By Esau's task force. All right. Because Esau, he's going to have a task force. All right. Going after those that say that they're Israelites. OK, just like right now, they have a task force going after those that was at the Capitol. All right. Rioting. OK, they have a task force that's looking for those people. It's going to be the same way when they're looking for the men of the Lord. OK, it says, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my name's sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. All right. So they're going to put you in the system, man, and they're going to try you. All right. In the court. It says, but when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. OK, so don't worry about what you are going to say. All right. When Esau is scourging you in their synagogues, they're how Esau do, asking you questions on hours on end, about and pretty much it's going to be something you didn't do. OK, but they're going to be asking you about the scriptures, or what is this saying that Esau, the so-called white man, is going into slavery. All right. But don't worry. All right. When these things are beginning to happen, about what you're going to say in that time. The Lord is going to put the spirit on you for what to say. OK, whether the Lord put the spirit on you to condemn them, or the Lord may put the spirit on you to just be silent. OK, but whatever it is, you have to trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. OK, I'm going to continue to read verse 20. For it is not ye that speak, but the spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. It says, and the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. Yeah, because this is Esau coming down with great wrath. Esau is not going to spare no one, man. All right. And that's why that standard has to be lifted. OK. All right. Some brothers is going to get able to escape when Esau rolls on a neighborhood or tries to, roll on them. All right. The Lord may give brothers spiritual power to fight off, Esau's Gurgle troops. All right. But then some brothers may get hemmed up. And that's a test. OK, because Esau can't do anything that the Lord don't allow him to do. OK. But it says, and cause them to be put to death. Some brothers may have to lose their lives for this word. All right. And really, it's not losing their life because you don't have a life anyway here. OK. And if you do lay down, all right, this so-called life, you're going to receive a crown of life. All right. You're instantly going to get put in that new body. OK. And on a chariot. So verse 22, it says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. So we're going to be hated. All right. If we have the names of Yahweh Bashim Shai, we're going to be hated for that. OK, just like that false flag that Esau had did. I believe it was last year. OK, where it says some man ran into a Jewish store. All right. And started. I don't know. I can't really remember what happened. But I do remember that they had Yahweh Shai's name, on a poster. OK, and it was all over the news. OK, so that's a fulfillment of prophecy. OK, we are going to be hated for the names of Yahweh Shema Shai and the doctrine that we have. OK, but I'm going to continue to read. It says, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. So it's all about enduring these hardships. OK, enduring the wiles of the devil. Verse 23, but when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. All right. So, hey, man, the Lord said when they persecute you in this city, flee ye to another. So some brothers are going to be on the run. OK, and best believe when Esau, finally comes after the men of the Lord is going to shake the earth up, man. All right. The Lord is going to cause some shit in the earth, man. All right. We, when Esau come down with that great wrath, America may finally just collapse. OK, it might be a great earthquake or, you don't know what the Lord is going to do. All right. But the Lord, he's going to show that he's with his men. All right. During this time. So I'm going to continue to read. It said, the disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It says, it is enough for the disciple that he be as his master and the servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call them of his household? OK, so they're going to be saying that, pretty much they're going to paint the picture like we're evil or like we're the worst thing that happened ever. That's how they're going to paint the picture. They're going to have brothers' face on the news. They're going to chop up the videos and make it seem like, we're extremists. All right. They're going to turn everybody against us. OK, and this is the time that we're entering into. OK, seeing how Esau, he's moving closer. All right. With his demonization plot. OK, it says it is enough. Oh, so I'm going to continue to read verse 26. Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. So the Lord told us to fear not. All right. Why? Because, just because Esau, his crooked ass, wicked ass system is going to try to deem brothers as evil. All right. The men of the Lord is just in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right. So the Lord, the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, the one that issues out judgment is going to be with his servants. OK, so some brothers going to get hemmed up. Some brothers may even have to lay down, all right, their lives. All right. But for the most part, the Lord is going to protect his men. All right. And some brothers are going to be able to escape. All right. This persecution. Now that fire is going to be there. Brothers going to be on the run. Our brothers may have to hide out. you know. But either way, the Lord is going to provide a way for brothers to be safe, okay, for the most part, okay. You go into the accounts where the men of the Lord was locked up, okay, and the Lord sent the angel, all right, to let them out, okay. I believe it was Apostle Peter. He was locked up. The angel smote him on the side, you know, and opened up the door so he can get out and escape from being in prison. Why? Because they threw him in there, all right, for preaching Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. And the scriptures say that there's nothing new under the sun. All right. The scriptures also say the things that are written afore is written for our learning. So not only did they persecute the disciples, which later on went to be apostles, not only did they persecute, you know, the disciples of Yahweh Shai, they persecuted Yahweh Shai first. Okay. And now we are in the same spirit of Yahweh Bashemah Shai now. All right. We are disciples now. Okay. So we're going to go through that same persecution. So we ought to arm our minds likewise as Hamashiach. All right. To be ready to suffer and to suffer loss. Okay. So, you know, I just wanted to do that quick lesson. Lord's will and be edifying unto the body. I want to say, call halal Yahweh Bashemah Shai, Bashem Chak for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and salutation to those of the hopeful elect. Shalom and a ball.